guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And yeah, today I'm trying something new for me.
She's at it again, folks.
I'm playing with my new oven, okay? It's got the rotisserie part to it. I got to tell on myself. I thought I had a pork roast in my freezer, so I was going to do a rotisserie pork roast. Got it out, thought it out, didn't even look at it, just took it out.
Oops.
It weren't a pork roast, it were a beef roast, which makes it better for me because that's what I would prefer. So, I've got that. I've got my rotisserie heating. It's preheating to 375 degrees. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take this out. Here you go, Piggy. I'll give you this.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to do something I rarely ever do, y'all. I'm going to pat this puppy dry. And there is a reason for this, a method to my madness. Because there's a lot of liquid on here. Let's come off this. Now, I have never used a rotisserie before. The closest I've ever come to a rotisserie is eating a rotisserie chicken. If that counts. Here you go, Piggy.
Oh boy.
More. So what I'm going to do, I've got some Piggy's to Rub salt free, black pepper, and some sea salt. And that's what I'm using for my seasoning. I mean, you can use whatever. I'm not going to put a great lot of salt on here. I'm going to go ahead and season the first side, and then I'll season the second side. And I have my thermometer here to where I can check to see when it's done. I like this little thermometer. I'll tell more about it as we use it. But it does have an option where you can choose what type of meat you're going to check the temperature on. And it will give you the internal temp of that meat when it's done. That way you don't have to do any guesswork on it. It lets you know when the meat's done. Which is really good.
Where's the meat?
And again, this is sea
There
salt.
it is.
Yeah. Sea salt, black pepper.
I presume you want me to put this back over here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get this fit figured out here. Yeah, you can put that back over there, please,
You're
Pete.
going to have to figure out how to shove that through there. Does it have a... Well, it ain't got a spear-like end, does it?
Close enough, right there. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to get that little puppy started. Because it didn't tell me to cut no hole in it. It just said stick it through there. And this, for those of y'all wondering, this is a 2-pound beef roast. There we go. And it did say, what I'm going to do, flip that thing over right there so I can loosen that. And it said to push them little fork thingies right there in there. Little knife, get out of my way. I need these other little pointy things right here. There we go.
Need to take it more towards the middle.
What, that?
The pork thingies.
Oh.
You'll have that right on the end.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to get to. There we go.
That way you won't get that meat pretty much in the middle.
Yeah.
And those things away from the ends, because those ends have got to go into that thing in there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do, Piggy. There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
That's in there as far as it's going to go. You don't want it that far. You're going to have to back it
I
up.
gotta back it. Yeah, I told you, I'm
Just
learning.
push the meat.
Put it right there.
There.
That should tighten that thing up now.
Now then.
And I've got that paused. I've got it preheated, got it paused. Now comes the fun part of putting this thing on here. Turn it up the other way, Alyne.
There you go.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this puppy around. Since I've already got this hand coated in meat juicy.
Juicy meat juice.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Put this thing on there. There we go.
Doesn't matter if you put your hand on this other fork
Yeah, well.
and held it that way.
All right. I got it tightened down. And the thing about it is, let me wash my hands. Piggy, pause just a second while I wash my hands. All right, y'all. We'll get ready to put this thing in here.
Put it in, put it in.
I have it preheated for 375 degrees for 40 minutes. All right. And this much I know. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this, but I know there's an end here that goes in here. And this goes right there. I can see what I'm doing.
You got it in there?
I guess I do. I'm going to make sure it ain't going to fall. I know this much. I can't put no drip tray in there because it's right there on the bottom. So, that's how it cooks, y'all. We'll put
We're
it in
gonna
here.
find out.
I got it. I'm not seeing it turn.
Do I need to check that, see if it's in there good?
Yeah, I'm going to pause that and let Piggy check it.
Go ahead and move out the way. That way I can.
Get in there. Alright, y'all. Piggy fixed it for me. There's a little hole here you got to stick the rod into so it can lay down into a slot over here on this other side.
And she had it about an eighth of an inch away from Yeehaw.
I didn't have it all the way in. So now let's see what we're doing here. Oh, it's turning now, y'all.
Let me.
I'm going to let Piggy get over here and see this.
I'm just gonna do this right here.
Okay. Can y'all see that turning? I can do it.
Check it out, check it out. Yeehaw.
Well, y'all, I've got that for 40 minutes, and about 40 minutes, we'll be back to see if it's almost done. I'll be checking it in
Folks,
between.
no question. Where's the meat? There it is.
Yeah, there's the beef.
All right, let me get. The flying piggy has to land. He's having a hard time. All right.
All right, y'all. It's out of the oven. It actually cooked for about 50 minutes at 375. And I cooked it until 157 degrees Fahrenheit in the center. Kind of giving it a medium because I want it excuse me, to be around 160. And it's got to set. But this is what it looks like so far. Excuse me, y'all. And once it cools enough for me to take it off the spit, I will take it off the spit.
You want a picture of it like that?
You can take one like that, yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Now I'm going to cover this bad boy back up. And I set it on that rack so I wouldn't have to mess up my cutting board. I know it's going to mess up my rack, but that's fine too. It collects the juices off of it. Now I'm going to finish cooking supper to go with this while this sets and cools, or I shouldn't say cools, but it sets to settle so that you don't lose all the juices out of it. You want it to stabilize for all the juices, keep that meat juicy. So once we get ready to eat supper, we'll come back. I'll do a quick taste test on it and let you know how it is. Alright, y'all, we're back. The roast has set. I finished supper. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to cut this to see how it does.
Here we go. Down scope.
See?
Been a while since I used that one.
Well, y'all, what do you think?
See what it's aiming on that. Looks pretty good to me.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, I got these kilo pieces right here. I'm going to cut me a bite off of one of these. Cut Piggy a bite off of one of these. And I'm going to taste test it from here and then I'll do the rest for it. Either one you want, Piggy.
I'll do that one right there.
Okay, well, I'm taking the whole piece there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's great flavor right there, baby. Alright, get on these.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take that other bite. That was so good. Remember.
Girlfriend, you gonna get the towel? No, I didn't have it up on you when you tasted it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I saw her doing my happy dance and all, y'all. That's good stuff. Didn't have it focused on the meat, which rightfully is what it needs to be. Simple
My
thing.
eyeballs were focused on the meat getting this time.
He wasn't worried about what was on the camera.
Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. I'll take another small bite. But simple seasoning. 50 minutes roughly to cook at 375. Excuse me, 375. Awesome flavor. And all I can say is thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Work, fireball.